Hello students, I am Manoj Singh from Cafe Study Point. We will study here first poem of poetry, that is Character of a Happy Life. Students, in this poem the poet has mentioned what are the special qualities of being happy man. Almost everyone has a keen desire to lead a prosperous life. Okay. So, what are the keynotes? What are the special points that we should conduct in our life to be a happy man? First stanza: how happy is he born or taught, that serveth not another's will, whose armor is his honest thought, and simple truth his utmost skill. First of all, we will see here context of the stanza. In this stanza, the poet is telling us how we should lead our life and what we should do to be a happy man. If we want to lead a happy man's life, we should not act according to others. We should be independent. We should think over and over before acting anything, before doing anything. Okay, this is the context of the stanza. Now we will explain. How happy is he born or taught? Born का मतलब होता है birth और taught का मतलब होता है education. Serve का मतलब होता है serve, सेवा करना, और will का अर्थ होता है desire. आर्मर मीन्स होता है वीपन ऑफ प्रोटेक्शन, सुरक्षा कवच. ऑनेस्ट थॉट मीन्स ट्रुथफुल आइडियाज. सिंपल ट्रुथ हिज अटमोस्ट स्किल. अटमोस्ट मीन्स होता है द बेस्ट और स्किल का अर्थ होता है एबिलिटी. सो वी विल एक्सप्लेन हियर लाइन टू लाइन. हाउ हैप्पी इज ही बोर्न और टॉट? अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोएट, a real happy man is fully satisfied with his birth and education. Why? Because he learns through constant practice how to spend a happy life that serves not another's will. He does not act according to others. He does what he thinks proper. His desires are not under control of anyone. Second line complete. Third line, whose armor is his honest thought. It means a happy man protects himself with his honest ideas. The poet is of the view that we should always believe in honesty. Honesty is the best quality. We have known it. And simple truth his utmost skill. Truthfulness is his best ability. It means a happy man always believes in honesty and he is sincere in his dealings with other people. This is why he is always happy. First stanza is over. Whose passions not his masters are, whose soul is still prepared for death, untied unto the world with care of princely love or vulgar breath. The context will be the same. Meaning we will see. Passions means होता है strong desires. What are strong desires? Love, hate, anger, jealous, greed. These are the strong desires. Soul means conscience. Still means होता है always. Prepared means ready. Untied means होता है from. Princely love means favor of mighty men. Vulgar breath का अर्थ होता है criticism of common people. पहली लाइन को एक्सप्लेन करेंगे. अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोएट, A real happy man is not under control of his strong desires. Means he has control over them. He does not act out of passion. Whose soul is still prepared for death. Since he has a great knowledge of life, he is not afraid of death. He is always ready to face death. Why? He knows that death comes at its appointed hour. It cannot be checked. Death makes no distinction between high and low, between rich and poor. Untied unto the world with care. He is free from the worldly cares. He is free from the worldly cares because he has no hope of make materialistic progress. Fourth line, of princely love or vulgar breath. He does not aspire, means इच्छा करना. He does not aspire for the favor of mighty men. He does not mind criticism of common people. So he leads a happy life because he treats everyone alike. He makes no difference between rich and poor, common man and special man. He behaves with all in equal way. Okay students, we will study third stanza of the poem. Let's see the meaning. Hath means has. Rumors का अर्थ होता है wrong news. Conscience means soul. और retreat का मतलब होता है shelter, शरण स्थली. State means position. Flatterers means होता है wrong admirers. Feed means destroy or ruin. Oppressors means wicked men. Context will be the same. First line, who hath his life from rumors freed. It means a real happy man's life is free from wrong news because he behaves well. He is decent in his life. This is why there is no wrong news in his life. Second, whose conscience is his strong retreat. It means he always listens the voice of his inner soul, and we know it that our soul always guide us in well way. This is why he always takes shelter in his inner soul. He listens the voice of his soul. Third, whose state can neither flatterers feed nor ruin make oppressors great. The wrong admirers cannot destroy his position in society because he does not like his false praise. We should know that we should always avoid our false praise. The wounds of praise are very dangerous. Nor ruin make oppressors great. Wicked men cannot be great to destroy his position in society. He does not gives them place in his life. His life is simple. He behaves well. He is decent. He is follower of good rules of life. Okay. Next stanza. Who envies none whom chance doth raise, nor wise who never understood how deepest wounds are given with praise, nor rules of state but rules of good. Envies का अर्थ होता है to be jealous of, ईर्ष्या करना, और रेज का अर्थ यहाँ पे है प्रोग्रेस. वाइस मीन्स क्रिटिसाइज, बुराई करना. स्टेट का अर्थ यहां पर है वर्ल्डली पोजेशन से. ओके. हु एनबीज नन होम चांस डथ रेज. अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोएट, रियल हैप्पी मैन इज नॉट jealous ऑफ एनीवन who have make progress luckily. There are so many people in the world who make progress luckily. So we should not hate them. We should not be jealous of them. Nor wise. He does not criticize them who never understood how deepest wounds are given with praise. A real happy man always avoids his false praise because he knows that the wounds of false praise are very dangerous. This is why if we want to make progress in life, we must ready to listen our criticism. If we cannot bear our criticism, we cannot progress well. Not rules of state, but rules of good. Although he is not master of worldly gain, master of possessions, but he is follower of good rules. This is why he always he is always satisfied whatever he gets in life. So the poet is of the view that if we want to lead a prosperous life, if we want to lead a happy life, we should not mind only worldly progress, but we should give importance to values in our life. Let's see the next stanza. Who God doth late and early pray, more of his grace than gifts to lend. Who entertains the harmless day with a well chosen book or friend. Now we will see the meaning. Grace. Grace means blessing. Lend means to get. Entertain means enjoy. Harmless का अर्थ यहाँ पर है ideal hour, खाली समय. Well chosen means selected. In this context, I am going to teach you context of this stanza. In this stanza, the poet is telling us how we should worship God and why. Many of us worship God for gift, but according to the poet, we should worship God for his blessing. And he is also advising us how we should spend our idle hour. According to the poet, we should spend our time in reading quality books or in company of good friends. Now, see the explanation. Who God does late and early pray, more of his grace than gifts to lend. According to the poet, a happy man worships God whenever he gets time. There is no fixed time for it. More of his grace, and he worships God only for his blessing. He does not want any gift in return of his prayers. Who entertains the harmless day with a well-chosen book or friend. He enjoys his idle hour, he utilizes his idle hour in reading quality books. Why he spends his time in reading quality books? Because good books are our good friend. So we should spend our time in reading quality books. They are source of knowledge and this supports us like a good friend. And he sometimes he spends his time in company of good friends. Good friend is also like sunshine. He is source of inspiration. He is source of power. So we should give importance to our friends in our life. Next stanza. This man is free from servile bands of hope to rise or fear to fall. Lord of himself, though not of lands, and having nothing, he hath all. इसका भी कॉन्टेक्स्ट पहले स्टैंजा जैसा ही रहेगा, केवल हम लोग इसका मीनिंग देखेंगे. सर्वाइल बैंड्स का अर्थ होता है बॉन्ड्स ऑफ स्लेवरी, दासता का बंधन. फॉल मीन्स टू बी फेल इन लाइफ. लॉर्ड मीन्स मास्टरशिप. Okay. According to the poet, a happy man is free from the bonds of slavery because he is not under control of anyone. He does what he thinks proper. Of hope to rise or fear to fall. He has no hope to make materialistic progress in his life, and he has no fear to be fail in life. His life is well balanced, lord of himself, though not of lands. He is master of himself. He is master of himself, although it may be possible that he has no worldly gain, yet he has everything. Why? And having nothing, he hath all. Since he believes in spiritualism, so he does not care for worldly progress. He accepts whatever God gives him, and thus having no worldly gains, he has everything, because he has got satisfaction which is superior to all the materialistic things. धन्यवाद.